The city throbbed with life that night, a vibrant, restless energy filling every street and alley. Neon signs pulsed with electric light, casting shifting hues across the wet pavement and towering buildings. From open car windows, music blared, its bass vibrating through the very air, a constant, insistent rhythm. Everywhere, people moved with heads bowed, their faces illuminated by the soft, hypnotic glow of tiny screens. They were immersed in a digital world, scrolling through endless streams of short, captivating videos. Fingers danced across glass, a silent ballet of connection and consumption. Each swipe a journey to a new clip. Laughter erupted from one corner, quickly followed by the sharp edge of an argument from another. Then, the joyous abandon of dancing. The pursuit of fame, fleeting and intense, seemed to hang in the very atmosphere, a collective aspiration. Amidst this cacophony of modern life, a quiet figure moved with an almost imperceptible grace through the dense crowd. It was Jesus, walking unnoticed, a stark contrast to the dazzling spectacle around him. There was no spotlight announcing his presence, no grand fanfare to draw attention to his path. He simply observed, his gaze calm and deep, taking in the world that had grown louder and more demanding than ever before. His steps were unhurried as he approached a group of teenagers, their youthful energy spilling onto the curb where they sat. One of them, a boy with bright, eager eyes, held up his phone, its camera facing them. Yo, we're live," he exclaimed, his voice amplified by the phone. "Everyone say hi to our viewers." The small screen instantly filled with a cascade of comments, emojis, and rapid-fire messages. Fiery emojis, urgent pleas of "do it again," and confident predictions of "this gonna go viral" flashed across the display. The teenagers erupted in laughter, their movements becoming more exaggerated, dancing wildly for the unseen strangers. They performed for an audience of tiny screens, their every move a bid for digital approval and fleeting attention. Jesus watched them for a long moment, his expression unreadable, devoid of anger or judgment. Instead, his gaze held a profound thoughtfulness, a quiet contemplation of their youthful exuberance and its digital stage. Without a word, he continued his journey, his presence as fleeting as a shadow in the vibrant urban glow. Across the bustling street, a young woman sat alone on a cold park bench, her face illuminated by her phone. She was filming herself, a relentless cycle of takes and retakes, each attempt a quest for perfection. A practiced smile, a quick recording, then a critical review, followed by the swift tap of delete and another try. "Hey guys," she began, her voice bright and carefully modulated for the camera. "Just wanted to say you're all amazing." She paused, her eyes wide and earnest. "Don't forget to follow me for more content," she urged, a hopeful plea. But the moment she stopped recording, the carefully constructed smile vanished, replaced by a weary, anxious expression. Her eyes were fixed on the screen, a silent vigil, waiting for the likes to appear, for the comments to flow. She yearned for validation, a digital affirmation of her worth, her gaze reflecting a deep, unspoken hunger. Jesus observed her quiet struggle, his presence a silent witness to her vulnerability, then moved on, his steps soft. Inside a brightly lit cafe, two friends sat opposite each other, separated by a small table and a vast, invisible chasm. Neither spoke a word, their attention wholly consumed by the glowing rectangles in their hands. They scrolled endlessly, lost in a sea of faces, a cacophony of voices, an infinite stream of content. The world had never offered so much connection, so many pathways to reach out and be seen. And yet, despite the endless digital chatter, a profound sense of loneliness seemed to permeate the air between them. Jesus paused again, his heart heavy with the paradox of modern life, connected yet isolated, together yet alone. Further down the street, a young man was orchestrating a prank video, his camera poised to capture the unfolding scene. His friends guffawed loudly as a stranger, caught off guard, looked confused, then deeply embarrassed. "Bro, this is gonna blow up," someone shouted, their voice filled with the thrill of impending viral fame. Jesus's gaze settled on the stranger, observing the flush of embarrassment, the flicker of hurt in their eyes. He saw the quiet dignity of someone who had not asked to become a spectacle, an unwitting source of entertainment. And still, Jesus remained silent, his presence a quiet judgment, a sorrowful understanding. He simply kept walking, his path leading him away from the clamor and the manufactured laughter. Finally, his journey brought him to a small, secluded park, an oasis of calm amidst the urban sprawl. There, nestled beneath the leafy branches of an old tree, sat a young boy, his posture serene and unhurried. There was no camera pointed at him, no audience to impress, no performance to deliver. He was simply feeding a stray dog, his hand gently offering scraps, his heart fully present in the moment. The boy's face lit up with a genuine, unforced smile as the dog's tail wagged furiously, a pure expression of joy. It was a small moment, a simple act of kindness, unfolding without any need for recording or external validation. No one else was watching, no one capturing it for social media, no one seeking to share its fleeting beauty. No one, that is, except Jesus, who stood quietly, his eyes fixed on the scene. And this time, a gentle smile touched Jesus's lips, a profound warmth spreading across his face. Because while the world outside was relentlessly chasing attention, clamoring for likes and views, some people were still choosing compassion, their hearts guided by an innate goodness. They were still choosing kindness, extending grace without expectation of reward or recognition. They were still choosing to live with heart, their actions rooted in genuine connection and empathy. Jesus looked back at the glowing tapestry of the city lights, at the millions of videos uploaded every second, millions of voices, millions of choices, each contributing to the vast, swirling ocean of human experience. And he knew that the real question wasn't about the platforms, but about the hearts behind the screens.